This is a call to action to all content creators from New Orleans. This is Miss T, Talking T, born and raised in New Orleans, born and raised in the lower Ninth Ward, across the canal, as you all know it as CTC, Cutthroat City. Well, I'm reaching out to all of the New Orleans content creators. I need y'all to use your platforms for something positive. Derrick Groves and Antwone Massey are still on the run. Out of 10 inmates, them two, the last two. If you know the story behind Derrick, and if you know the story behind Antwone, you know these two are not going to go down without a fight. A lot of people are saying that Derrick did this, Derrick did that, and a lot of people are saying Derrick is innocent. A lot of people saying that Antwone did this, Antwone did that. But why did Antwone do what he did? Why did any of our children do anything that they did? Like, even down to us, like, bro, you think about the things we did in our past. We all got a past. And it's things that we done saw, we can't even talk about. We gonna go to our graves with a whole lot of secrets. So I'm asking y'all to use your platform to help these boys, these men, prove their innocence. Y'all sitting on, and I ain't about to call no names. I ain't about to name drop, because you know who you are. But y'all on here talking about, man, I was down in the da-da-da, and bruh, and and y'all. Sometimes, bro, I just be looking at y'all sideways, because I'm like, who raised y'all? Who raised y'all? Like, you know, when they say that you from the 9th ward, you from the 3rd ward, you from the 7th ward, you from the whatever ward, you could tell who's from what ward. I'm just being honest. I'm keeping it a buck. You can tell from who uptown. You can tell from who from downtown. It's just how people carry themselves. You know what I'm saying? I'm just asking y'all to use y'all platforms for something positive with this situation with Derrick and Antwone. I'm not asking for nothing more. I'm just asking that y'all just chill out with the exaggerations, because I done heard some stuff, even down to the jokes. That shit ain't funny. That's somebody's child, bro. That's somebody's brother, somebody's grandson, somebody's nephew, and y'all out here with jokes, and families is being destroyed right now. People who were helping them, they incarcerated. Some of them bond set at $2.5 million. Some said they want. Y'all ain't blind to the situation. Y'all know what's up. Y'all know what's going on. Y'all know the story. I don't have to tell y'all what the stories are. All I'm asking that we just do something positive with our platforms when it comes down to this story. You feel me? We need to advocate for them. Right or wrong, we need to advocate for our people, bruh. We need to advocate that the city of New Orleans get it together with the prison system. They need to have a facelift to the prisons. So much money is invested in building prisons, but not building schools. Come on, man. Hurricane Katrina tore our city down. And how many schools were rebuilt after that? How many neighborhoods literally came back up? So many people sold their properties, lost their properties. Some came back and rebuilt. The last time I went down there, I ain't know where I was. They ain't had no damn signs. I was lost. We need to advocate. What is wrong with the city of New Orleans? Y'all let all these outside people come and dictate how to run our city. What? What is going on? What y'all police chief and really? I ain't down there no more, but I can still speak on the city, bruh. I love my city. I don't love what's going on. I don't like how they shortchanged us, bruh. We need to advocate for our kids. We need to advocate that more schools be rebuilt. I don't give a damn about no rebuilding a jail. But if you got prisoners, you need to make sure that they have somewhere clean to stay. They out here doing all of this cheap labor, 1 cent an hour and stuff, 2 cents an hour. I would be losing my mind in prison. Because for number one, they ain't got no ice. And I'm an ice eater. And I would be having a fit if I couldn't have no ice. So I know I'm not going to do nothing wrong to go to jail. Hopefully not. But things happen. You know what I'm saying? All I want to say is just advocate for our city. We got to do better, because right now we online and we talking dumb shit, and the dumb shit ain't doing nothing but causing problems. You know, my prayers go out to the Groves family. My prayers go out to the Massey family. My prayer go out to all of the families that have been affected by this escape. And do you understand, since that escape, how many other people have escaped from other jails? And we talking blacks and whites. It's the year of the escapees. Yes, it is. See, things got real crazy when 2019 hit. And then 2020, things got real crazy too. 2021, I can't even remember. 2022, damn, it went by so fast. 2023, I still can't process. 2024, that was last year. And we're in 2025. And I could just sit here and think about all of the stuff that done happened. And somewhere down the line, I feel like we lost. Like we've lost some time, or we are in a warp zone, or look, don't worry about that. Just don't worry about that. All I'm saying is, y'all, we just need to do something different with our platforms when it comes down to this story about Derrick and Antwone. Let's bring some positivity to our platforms. Let's bring some knowledge, some facts, some receipts, not made up shit that you just talking about. If you know these people personally and they were in your life, like, bro, advocate for your friend. Advocate for your family. And like I said to all the content creators, this is just a call for action. You ain't got to do nothing I said. But I'm just saying, if you from the city of New Orleans, it is time for us to stand up, open our mouth, and advocate for our children. Our children is watching a lot of stuff go down in that city. And from the looks of it, y'all still doing, if you know, come on, half of y'all still doing the stuff y'all was doing in 1999, 2000. Like, y'all still partying. Y'all still going to the second lines. Y'all still going to do this. Y'all still going to do that. Don't get me wrong. I see a lot of people leveling up and have leveled up. But I've seen a lot of people lead a city to level up. I've seen a lot of people lead a city to save their children's lives. I seen a lot of people live the city because they want to live and don't have to worry about if somebody gonna kill me or man, look at him. Like I said earlier in my video, I have seen things, I have heard things, I know things, and I can't even talk about it. Because growing up in the city of New Orleans, you don't snitch. You don't tell. You don't say nothing. And that part right there is where it got to stop. It got to stop. Because, see, we was too quiet. And maybe if we would have opened our mouth and started talking about some stuff, maybe a lot of people who were murdered may have not gotten murdered. Maybe if we would have opened our mouths about some of the people that were doing the murdering, they would have been able to commit so many murders. I'm going to tell y'all, some good people died when I was in the city. The last time I was in the city, matter of fact, it was the week of Katrina. And I was staying on Jordan Avenue. And I had this big picture window in my front of my house. And me and my adopted sister, we were sitting in my living room and we were talking. And then all of a sudden we just heard pop, 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 pop. I mean, they was shooting. We hit the floor. I cut the light off. I look out the window. When I look out the window, I see Lance in the car shot up. I see his girlfriend. She shot. She trying to go up the steps. She survived. Lance died. Lance was a good nigga. Lance went to work every day. Lance wasn't about that life. Lance just liked to gamble. Lance just liked to shoot dice. That same night, I prayed the most powerful prayer I ever prayed in my life. And I asked God to remove me from the city of New Orleans. I don't care how you remove me from this wicked, infested city. Remove me. And God did just that. He didn't just remove me. He removed all of us. I say this to say, I done watched some good people lose their lives, y'all, behind people's choices, behind foolishness. I done saw some stuff that I really can't talk about. And I'm sure y'all have too, you know. But life goes on. And we gotta save our kids, y'all. It's about our children. We ain't gonna have no kids if you know what I'm saying, if we don't do something. If we don't open our mouth. And the city of New Orleans is cursed. It's cursed. It's not like it used to be. You know, like I used to love certain things about the city. Now I just don't like it. Like for Mardi Gras, my mama never really let us go to Mardi Gras. My mama literally would take us, because my auntie worked at City Hall. So yeah, we used to get tickets to the stands. So we was at Gallia Hall every Mardi Gras for certain parades. The truck parades on Chapatulas, we had family over there. So we was on the porch at the doggone or parades. The Indians, that was my favorite. The Indians and Zulu. That's the only time I like to go out. All them other parades, I didn't want to deal with that. My mama always said, don't you raise your hands to them floats because you praising other gods. And when she explained to me, think about it, the Pegasus was a god. And we got a parade called the Pegasus. You know what I'm saying? She's like, you're raising your hands to a god. You better not do that. And so we never really went to the parades. But when we did go, it was with my auntie. People still having fun in the city, doing what they doing. But I'm, just looking on some videos, and I'm like, damn, in the Ninth Ward, the Ernst store didn't come back. Like, Popeye's not there no more. I don't even know what happened with Walmart. Like, the city, McDonald 19, like, all of the stuff, Edison Elementary, all of the stuff down there that are landmarks that I remember are gone. The city just don't look the same. And I can't even imagine being there after my mama been gone. My mama passed away in 2020. I'm not going down there. I don't feel safe. I don't feel safe down there. I don't even want my family down there. But I can't make choices for them. With that being said, I know this video has been a little bit all over the place, but you get what I'm saying. Let's use our platforms for something positive. Let's advocate for the city of New Orleans, for our children to have better schools, to open up schools and not open more prisons. We don't need more prisons. We need more hospitals down there. We need more schools. Open a hospital. Open more grocery stores. Y'all building prisons? Advocate for the city. Advocate for Derrick. Advocate for Antwone. Advocate for our children. Growing up in New Orleans, I saw a lot of stuff. We talking about stuff I shouldn't even be talking about right now. But I'm watching history repeat itself. Kim Groves was unalived by a cop in New Orleans. When that happened, I had to be about maybe 14, 15 when that happened. They stayed off of Alibu. My cousin and them stayed in the middle of the block. We all family. And then we grew up off of caffeine. Just to make a long story short, I'm watching people I grew up with, children, run for their life right now. They scared, y'all. And y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know who I'm talking about. I'm talking about Derrick. And I'm talking about Antwone. I watched a video of Antwone auntie. And it was very touching and very heartfelt. And she right. She not like that. She really not. Cool as a fan. You know what I'm saying? The Groves family. Cool as a fan. Like, these people I know. People I grew up with. And I'm watching their children go through this. Let me say this to y'all. All y'all people down there in New Orleans, y'all children being crash dummies right now, I blame y'all. Your child out here using drugs, robbing, stealing, and killing, I blame y'all. See, they always talk about it's the product of the environment. But have y'all ever thought to get out the environment? I'm just asking. Have you really just sit back and looked at your environment? Yeah, you grew up in the city, but have you ever thought to take your child out the city to protect your child from what Derrick and Antwone going through right now? Yeah, crime everywhere. But goddamn, we watching our babies, bro. We watching our family members and our fucking friends, children go through dumb shit. I'm looking at family, bro. Family running. Whether it's blood or not, it's still family. Because anybody that know anybody from New Orleans, we are all family. And if it don't bother y'all, something wrong with you. Y'all saying, okay, they did this, they did that, they need to be caught. I get it. I get it. Please turn yourself in if y'all ever hear this video. You know what I'm saying? Be safe. I pray that God dispatch all his angels around y'all and keep y'all safe from all hurt, harm, and danger. I know y'all probably scared. I know y'all scared. But that's okay. God got y'all. Keep praying. Don't let the devil make you do something crazy out of fear. To the Groves family, my prayers go out to y'all. Stephanie, man, my heart go out to you, bro. Jasmine, like, you keep advocating for the family, cousin. Like, you keep advocating. Don't stop. You doing exactly what Kim knew you had in you to do. You hear me? Like, man, let me tell y'all something. Growing up in New Orleans, I done saw some shit. I know stuff that I know I could never talk about. But I'm telling y'all, New Orleans is not the place you want your child to go to jail. That's not the place. The system is not designed to help our children. It's designed to keep them imprisoned, to keep them small-minded, even after going to jail and rehabilitating themselves and getting a diploma while in prison, or even taking a skill. And you still keep them in there after rehabilitation. That's tearing the men down, bro. Even down to the women. What is the system really designed for? Y'all getting free labor. Y'all building jails after jails. And closing schools. I don't get it. I don't get it no more. I don't. And to the other ones that was captured, I'm not saying that y'all were weak. I'm not saying that y'all, y'all probably just saw an opportunity and took it. Just to have a little freedom. Like, oh, well, I just needed to get a good night's sleep. Or just something to eat. Or I just want to see my family. One last time, y'all don't know why people do what they do. I did not have no plans on getting on here being upset and crying. But I know that the boys, they scared, bro. And the city of New Orleans, let me holler at you. Let me holler at you right quick. Y'all need to get it together. See all that partying and going out and second line in this and second line in that. Where y'all prayer lives at? We one of the most spiritual cities. We bought prayer in that city. But that city is killing our children. It's killing people we grew up with. Man, I don't even know. Like, I don't ever want to go back to the city. I haven't been to the city since 2020. I have no plans on going back. I love my family, but I would never return there. Never. That city have a dark cloud around it. A dark cloud. And the only way the cloud could be lifted, y'all got to change some things. A lot of things. See, all of that wickedness got to go out the window, y'all. Our children, they all have, I'm telling y'all, nobody don't have to listen to me. But I'm telling y'all, the generational curses gotta be broken because y'all sins, our sins, is falling on our children. The things that we have done in our past is falling on our kids or our grandkids. And see, we need to ask God to forgive us for all of the things we've done. I don't care what it was, big or small, known or unknown, told or untold. We need to ask God to forgive us. And then we need to ask the other people who've we wronged, who've we done dirt to forgive us. Even if you can't call them or talk to them, put it in the universe. Please forgive me. And then I need you to forgive yourself for all you did. And I need you to just ask God to come into your heart and renew in you the right spirit. That's what I need you to do. I need you to ask God to make him your personal Lord and Savior. Derrick, Antwone, make the best choice for y'all. Everybody's saying y'all not gonna go out without a fight. But see, the battle ain't y'all's, it's the Lord's. And, you know, I'm looking at this like, wow. A long time ago when I was a little girl, I used to watch this movie called The Warriors. And the Warriors, if you know anything about the Warriors, they was running from the other gangs, and they had to prove themselves. They had to prove their innocence. In the end, the radio station would be like, the Warriors, where are you? They wasn't against the Warriors. They was for the Warriors, the radio station. And they was like, Warriors, where are you? And then they would get on there and they, you know, all the other gang members, and they had to fight. The Warriors had to fight all of the gang members because they had a bounty on them. And then I think about Set It Off. You know? I thought about Cleo at the end, and then I thought about Jada Pinkett at the end. See, it's always something that's going to remind us of a situation. And right now, we talking about 2 lives that's going to be hunted down. New Orleans Police Department, y'all need to do better. Y'all need to do better. Your jails need to be fixed. They need to be rehabilitated just as much as you want those prisoners rehabilitated. They need to have running water. They need to have clean water. They need to have like food, like the food, that damn food don't look like food. What is that? Y'all need to do better. Y'all get paid off of these prisoners. Oh, you do. All of these millionaires have invested in these prisons, and this is what you think of them? But they creating all of your merchandise like pillowcases and making soap and doing all kind of stuff for all these different companies like Johnson & Johnson. And doggone, man, I could just name some things and some places and some companies that's invested in these prisons. We need to invest in our children. New Orleans, y'all need to fix them schools down there that y'all never thought to open back up after Katrina. What are y'all doing about our children in the school system? The school system was poor back then. I can't even imagine what it is now. All I know is how to add, subtract, multiply, and divide. You throw some algebra in my face, I'm like, what? Who sent you? I came to Texas, and the math is the mathin', and I ain't. And I blame the school system. I do. Y'all didn't take us serious back then. You had your picks and you chose us back then. You didn't pick those kids that was less fortunate. You picked those kids that you thought was successful or could be successful. Oh, their grandparents were this and their mothers was that. You know, what about the children whose parents had to work every day and who couldn't participate in after school activities or go and sit in a parent conference meeting? Yeah, they loved their kids, but they couldn't be at all of that stuff all the time. It didn't mean that the child didn't deserve to learn something. It don't mean that the child didn't deserve to be in different programs. It didn't mean that the child didn't deserve to get the same education as the other one. I remember being in a tutoring class. My mama paid outside of school for me to read at the age of 2, thanks to Miss McCormick. That lady was my tutor outside of school. Tutored me at the age of 2, and I was reading at 2. When I got the preschool and kindergarten, I excelled. When I was in elementary school, yeah, I kept getting kept back in the 4th grade because the math was hard. I was having an issue with math. And I feel like that's the area that they need to target. Math, science, social studies, English. Our children don't even know how to read. They don't even know how to write. Y'all so down with these computers and laptops and tablets to where they don't even know how to write in cursive no more. They don't even know how to write in damn manuscript. And let's go back to Derrick, and let's go back to Antwone. Those children, I'm going to say at that time, when Kim got murdered, Derrick wasn't even born. Antwone, come on, bruh. Y'all saw this boy literally was affected by his daddy being murdered. And not only was he affected, but so was his siblings and his family. Y'all got to do better. I'm sorry. Y'all got to do better with y'all children. We got to do better with our kids. We have watched too many people die. Antwone and Derrick are a product of the environment. And not saying that they come from bad families, but they don't. It's the choices that they made for themselves based on the environment. If you can get out of the city of New Orleans and go somewhere else, go. If it's going to be beneficial for you and your children, go. I was talking to somebody the other day, and they told me certain parts of the city is a ghost town. See, what I don't get is y'all staying down there when they really don't want you there. They want to tear all of that down and open it up. Probably just to gentrification, or maybe open it up, make the river wider. You just never know why they want to do certain things. But if I were y'all, the last of the Mohicans, the last of the Cherokees, the last of the Choctaws, the last of the Ninth ward hunters, the 7 ward hard heads, whatever you want to call it. We need to pull together as a people and change for our city. Pray for our children. A lot of us were raised in church. Not today. We don't even go to church. But I know we got some praying people praying for Derrick, and we got some praying people praying for Antwone. All of the side bets, all of the who gonna get caught next, y'all down bad for that, you money hungry hustling. Oh, Jesus. That's so sad that y'all will be placing bets on people's lives. That say a lot about y'all. That do. That's somebody's life. That's somebody's child. That's somebody's brother. That's somebody's nephew. And y'all out here doing side bets. I'm going to tell you something. When I was a girl, I saw a few murders committed in the Antwone. A few. I have to take those murders to my grave. I also heard back in the day that